With just 11 weeks until Brexit, UK farmers face a dramatically changing landscape. I'm on a journey to find out how UK farmers are preparing for no-deal Brexit. Here in the English Midlands, the majority voted to leave the EU.
Mess about with a bit of straw again.
Michael Oakes is the chairman of the National Farmers Union. He runs a herd of 300 dairy cows. Hi, Michael.
Hi.
Good to meet you. Hiya.
Good to meet you.
Can I come in here?
Yeah, hop over.
Great, thanks. So, what will Brexit mean for your business?
Well, you know, these are the next generation of dairy cows on this farm. You know, we've got 50 or 60 of a similar age to this, and actually Brexit will mean just how productive and profitable their future may or may not be.
Well, I was going to say, what does the future hold for these calves?
Well, I mean, you know, they're 3 to 4 months of age now. They'll normally calve at 2 years of age. We will be where we'll be. Now, they've probably got no more idea than I have right now of you know, how this is going to pan out. But ultimately, you know, I want to be a dairy farmer, but if it's not productive, if I can't make a profit and actually reinvest back in my business, then actually I'll have to go and do something else, and these won't be on this farm anymore.
For dairy farms like Michael's, the margins are as fine as they get.
Worst case scenario is that we have no deal and we crash out of Europe. You know, ultimately we could then end up having to pay, you know, substantial tariffs up to 40% to be able to export agricultural products out of the UK. There'll be animals born in the spring when we really don't know where the market will be, or whether there will be a market for some of our products.
You must have contemporaries in UK dairy industry that voted for Brexit. Are some of those people now changing their minds?
Yeah, I know people that have voted both ways that have changed their mind, you know, and others that staunchly still have the same decision. It wasn't to be unexpected, I don't think. Our government for years had blamed everything that was wrong in agriculture on the Common Agricultural Policy. And then all of a sudden farmers had a choice to actually, what they perceived to create our own policy, which I can see why they thought that was great.
The problem for British farmers is that it's impossible to prepare for no deal. Julian Douthwaite's an organic beef and sheep farmer.
If we can't export to our traditional markets in Europe and can't develop markets elsewhere in a matter of weeks, which you can't, then the price come the summer and autumn could drop dramatically and be totally unsustainable.
His barn is full of heavily pregnant cows. Now, Julian doesn't know where the calves will be sold.
We were all working together to produce food for the consumers of Europe as a whole, and now we will be outside that market, looking in, hoping to continue to trade with them, but not sure that we are able to trade with them.
Does it feel like a runaway train?
It does, because the train has been set in motion. The politicians keep talking about the fact that they need to control it, but they cannot agree on how to control it. And until they can agree, it continues to build up speed and head for the cliff. Come the end of March, things could be very difficult.
Julian and Michael are watching closely. But regardless of what happens in Westminster, these livestock will give birth in the spring. Luke Hanrahan, Euronews.